freeze frame thing. Hi, Karen. Hello, everyone that's logged in. Sorry, I'm just trying to get one more thing set up here, trying to get the watch party started. And then we'll be pretty close. Go ahead and grab some instruments. So if you have a guitar, or if you are wanting to maybe play piano along, or if you want to play some percussion, you can grab something from your house, a pot or a pan or homemade shaker, whatever you'd like, and then we will get started here in just a few minutes. Alrighty, I think we are all set. All right. My head's not in the way, is it? I don't know. I guess you can't. I can't tell what you're saying if it is. All right. Hey Josh, nice to have you with us. Everyone else that's logged in. We're gonna learn a good old classic song today, which I'm really excited about. There's a lot of negativity out in the air, and I just kind of wanted to find a song that was positive and one that can, I don't know, this one gets easily stuck in your head, I feel. And it's just a nice feel-good song, so that's why I chose this one today. Feel free, any of you guys that are logged in currently, you guys can write down suggestions for next week's song down in the comments, and I will, well, so far nobody has really suggested anything, so if there are suggestions, I'll go ahead and pick one of them and use that for a future week. And yeah, so I'd love to be able to do songs that you guys want to learn. So yeah, but let's see, what time is it? Are we 31? 31? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, cool. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Scott. I am a yoga instructor with Santosha School. I'm based here in Eastern Washington. And today we're going to learn a song. We're going to do about 30 minutes. You don't need any musical experience, but we're going to learn some basic percussion, we're going to learn some basic guitar chords, and then some basic piano chords for you guys, so that you guys can have these to just play when you're feeling down, or play as a family, or things like that. So, let's go ahead and just play and sing through this song. somebody to lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Alrighty, so that is the song we are learning today. We're going to start off with some percussion. So, go ahead and grab some homemade egg shakers, or grab a bucket, or something like that. My example that I've used the last few weeks is a little medicine bottle with quinoa in it, or you can use rice or beans or whatever you'd like. I like quinoa because it's a nice soft sound. Yeah, there's an example for you. So, we have actually already learned this beat, and we are just going to kind of reuse it, because all of these beats that I'm teaching you are just very basic 4/4 beats or 3/4 beats that you can use with a lot of different songs. So this one is going to be a 4/4 beat. That means 4 beats in a measure, okay? And basically what that means, practically speaking for us, is we're going to be counting in 4s. So on 1, we're going to hit in the center of the bucket or the pot, center of the drum, okay? Then we're going to move to the side for 2, and 3, we're going to hit the side, and 4, we're going to move back to the top of the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just going to keep that left hand going, counting on the beats. So now we're going to start saying 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on those ands, we're going to incorporate our right hand. And we'll just have it sitting on the edge here. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So we're just going to keep this beat going. We're going to have to speed it up a little bit for our song here. There you go. That's our basic beat for the drum. If you'd like to use a shaker instead, the thing that we've been doing that's a pretty easy technique is imagining that there's 2 spots in front of you, okay? And you're going to hit the first spot, come back, then hit the second spot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. Some people might go double time. If you're really adept at this and really feeling comfortable. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me. So you can do it double the speed, or you can just do it the slower speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So there we go. Lesson for today. We have the shaker or the pot, drum, bucket, whatever you choose. And now we are going to move on, unless there's questions. You guys can post those and I will try and answer those. But we're going to move on to the guitar chords now. So let me get behind the camera just to see if anyone has questions. Well, so far no questions. So I will go ahead and get started on the guitar chords. And if you do have questions about the drumming, I will get back to that and try and answer those in a little bit later. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to guitar. So you can see up here I have the guitar chords written for you. It's kind of a little strange. The chords land in sort of strange spots, but a basic idea or kind of a basic format would just be 4 beats per chord. So, some, 2 times in our lives, 2, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. So, each chord basically gets 4 beats. We're going to start with a G. So, your pinky and your ring finger are going to be on strings 1 and 2 in fret number 3. Okay? And then our middle finger is going to go on string number 6 in fret 3. And then our index finger will go on string number 5 in fret 2. So this is what it sounds like. So hopefully you guys are hitting that, or hopefully your chord sounds similar to this. So there's our G. And then for the C chord, all we're going to do is move our index finger and our middle finger down 1 string. So the index finger goes to string number 4, and the middle finger goes to string number 5. And those are staying in the same frets that they were before. So index is in fret 2, middle finger, pinky, and ring are all in fret 3. So this is what the C sounds like. So you don't play the top string, you don't play string 6, just start on string 5. Okay, so that's a pretty easy transition. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, up to C, 2, 3, 4, and back down to G, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we are going to learn a D. So let's just keep our pinky and ring finger where they are. We're going to lift up the middle finger, and we're just going to place the index finger on string number 3 in fret 2. So it should look like this, if you can see that very well. That's actually a D suspended. There's a D. But for our purposes today, the D suspended works just fine. Okay, and then we're going to go back to G again. So let's try just that first G, C, G, D. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. back to G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, back to G, 2, 3, 4, D, and back to G. So that's the one exception here, when we had the D over F sharp. Yeah, let's just play that a normal D. We don't have to play the F sharp. So we're going to do the G to D suspended back to G, and each of those are for 2 beats. So you have G, 2, D, 2, G. Oh, sorry, I guess the first G is 4 beats. 1, 2, always 2, 1, 2, G, 2. There we go. So this D and this G are just held for 2 beats. And then that same pattern is going to happen on the chorus of the song. So let's just go ahead and practice through that a couple times here, and then we'll move on to the piano chords. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. G, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. G, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 1, 2, 3, 4. D for 2, and back to G. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4, and G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, back to G, 2, 3, 4, D for 2, and G for 2. G, good. All right, let's try it again really slow, and I will sing it along this time. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, C, and I'll be your friend, G, and I'll help you, D, carry on, G, for it won't be long, C, till I'm gonna need G, somebody to D, lean, John, G, John. There we go. All right, so keep practicing that while we work on the piano chords. And then at the end, we'll all bring it together and we'll all play together again. Any questions about the guitar chords? Looks like no questions just yet. So we're going to move on to the piano chords. If you do have questions for the guitar part, you can go ahead and post those now, and I'll try and answer them here in just a little bit. But I'm going to move this camera here so that we can get a good view of the piano. And then we'll get started on that. Alrighty. Hopefully you can see that okay. I'm gonna be right here. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. So, our first chord, again, is a G. So, we're just gonna do the G triad, so it's gonna be a G, a B, and a D. Okay? So again, we're gonna hold this for 4 beats. 3, 4. Then we're just going to move up our 2 top fingers up 1 white key. So that's a C major triad. So it's just with the G on the bottom. So let's try that again. It's transitioning between the two. So G, B, and D. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 2 fingers up. 3, 4. Back down. 2, 3, 4. So those are our first 3 chords, G, C, G. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move our lowest finger to an F sharp, and we're going to move our middle finger to an A. And there's our D major triad. Just again, our D is on top. So let's try that moving from G to D. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to G. Alright, let's try that again. All 4 of those chords, G, C, G, D. 1, 2, ready, go. G, 2, 3, 4, move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, back down to G, 2, 3, 4. The bottom 2 fingers this time. 2, 3, 4, back to G, 2, 3, 4, top 2 fingers. 2, 3, 4, back to G. And D for 2, and G for 2. So let's try that again, a little bit slower. 1, 2, ready, go. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, and back to G. Sometimes in our lives, C, we all have pain, G, we all have D, sorrow, G, if we are wise, C, we know that there's G, always to D, tomorrow, G, lean on me when you're not strong, C, and I'll be your friend, G, I'll help you, D, re on, for it won't be long, C, till I'm gonna need G, somebody to D, lean on G. There we go. Alrighty. So I realized the piano part was probably a little fast, but the piano part to me comes a little bit more easy because the pattern looks a little more simple. So there we go. And then the last part, it looks complicated here, right there. But the last part that we're going to do is the bridge of the song. And it's the "You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand." Basically, we're just holding a G that entire time until we get to the word lean. So you just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to D and back to G. So it's pretty easy there. And so with the piano part, you have the G triad, and then you move down the bottom 2 fingers to the F sharp and A for 2 beats, and back up to the G for 2 beats. So let's try that really slow. piano and guitar people, you guys can all play along with me, and then we'll play it all together, and I'll bring back Teddy here to play with us. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. On me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Alright, now I'm going to do the piano part so you can hear that. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. So that's how the piano part sounds. And do we have any questions? Let me get behind the camera again. No questions? All right. Well, let's go ahead and play through it here at the end. Now we're getting to the end of our half an hour. But yeah, let's play through it all together. So if you are doing the drums, the guitar, the piano, feel free to get those ready. Teddy, I think, is going to hop on the drum again. And we're just going to start at the beginning. So ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. All right. So, how do you guys feel with that? Did you guys pick up on it pretty easily? I love this song because it just is so, yeah, again, it's so catchy and it just feels good to sing. And it's got a great message. So, if there aren't any questions about that, then I guess we are done. So if you guys have any suggestions for songs to do in future weeks, maybe next week, feel free to post that down in the comments. And if not, then I guess I will see you guys next Monday for some yoga. So yeah, again, I teach yoga on Mondays at 1:30 until 2:30. It's a 60-minute class. It's for all levels. And then on Thursdays, I teach this little music class where we get to learn a fun little simple song that we can share with our families and our friends and share with our own hearts. So, yeah, I hope you guys will tune in future weeks, and we will see you guys then. So again, post suggestions in the comments, even if you are watching this afterwards, after the live stream has already ended, you can post those, and I'll be checking in throughout the week to see if there were any comments that were posted that I missed. So, yep, hope you guys are all well, and we'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.